Well, we are jewels with many facets, and the challenge is to appreciate all those facets. So as an HR director, I was incredibly curious about any model of how do we understand each other? How do we run into conflicts and help solve them? So I have been traipsing through all the things I could get my hands on. These are examples of books that I've had on all these. And does looking at that make you tired? Yes, a lot of information to take in. So my goal today is to have three aspects to my speech: my quest, my research, then what I've discovered, and then my field testing. So I'll start out with a survey. Who's familiar with the DISC test, D-I-S-C? Could you describe the difference between a high D and a high C? Okay, good. All right, how about the Myers-Briggs? All right, could you tell the difference between ISTJ and an ENFP? Good, all right. If you have been exposed to the Enneagram, have you been exposed to the Enneagram? Could you tell the difference between a 2 and an 8? Okay, so just think of what I've just said. ISTJ, ENFP, 3, 8. Does that not sound a little confusing, like you have to learn a secret code and take the time to learn these secret codes? My experience has been that there are three questions people ask. They get the results, and I've done training and coaching on all of these. And their first is, that's nice. Second question, so what? Third question, now what? That's their problem. How do you take these insights and apply them in a way that makes you more effective, helps you to overcome bad habits? I believe I found it. We have traipsed enough and secret coded enough. A friend of mine who teaches teachers, she goes around and she coaches public school teachers, and she said, you ought to look at this. And it's put together by, you might want to write this down, viacharacter.org. And the VIA stands for Values in Action. All right, I'm going to explain some very cryptic codes to you here and see if you can understand them. There are 24 values: love of learning, gratitude, fairness, love. Do you need a manual to understand these? No, they're very clear. The concept is that we have all 24 of these strengths. Some of them we use a lot, some of them we've developed, others haven't gotten around to that. In fact, it's so affirming that the ones that are at the bottom of the list are not weaknesses. Those are just values that you haven't cultivated. And the whole point of this is to figure out how to cultivate them. So I would encourage you to be part of the field testing of this. I would like you to go and look at the website. And the thing that has been missing in the past is they're not compelling. I've heard people say, yep, I went to a seminar, I got the results, I've never looked at them again. So my test to you is, do you find VIA compelling? And I believe you will. If you go to the website, it describes all these 24 gifts. You can take a free instrument that will give you your results. There are different reports that you can buy. I mean, they do get a profit for this, but you will find that it describes the 24. There are 10 topics, which there are over 130 articles about these life topics. This has been experienced by 25 million people. The results are in 9 languages, and you will find webinars, books, activities, courses, other reports you can get. So I believe this could be a way to get a language of how you view yourself and how you view others. So rather than thinking, I think you're an ISTJ, based on what? What does that mean? You're an 8, based on what? You know, your high D? Well, it depends on the circumstances. What this will give you is a way to look at people and not look at codes, look at their traits, look at their strong capabilities in how they handle life. So my challenge to you is to take a look at this and give me some feedback. Did you go to the website? Did you try the instrument? Did you find some of these articles and podcasts helpful? Then contact me. So that's what I have. My quest, my traipsing, I believe, has given me a place where I can use this, I can train and encourage people with something simple.